Hi, this is the Ivy League Astrologer with the January 2015 reading for Cancer, for Vedic Cancers. So the first card out is the Nine of Wands, which looks like you are on guard. You're suspicious about something. Maybe you feel something coming and you're not certain quite how it's going to come. Yeah, it looks like you're trying to be strong, but you're not really sure. This is something that you've been hurt by before. And, yeah, you're just not sure what to make of it. It looks like there might be a coming together at hand. Kind of like a joyous meeting of the minds or something. Or just maybe just like getting together with people you really love and enjoy. Maybe while you're waiting for this other thing to happen. Maybe you're kind of taking a time out and just enjoying yourself a little bit more. Yeah, I feel like that is the case. It's like while this other thing is stalled out, you're just taking a break from it. And I think that while you are kind of off the battlefield, while you're kind of like, I just ain't thinking about that right now, that something is going to come of it while you're sort of busy doing other things and busy hopefully enjoying yourself. There's going to be some sort of result to this problem that you've been working on or thinking about or that you feel coming up. Like this thing that you are waiting for a result on, I feel like is going to come like while you're off doing something else. And it's going to work out the way that you thought it was going to work out. Yeah, this is something you kind of saw coming. So I feel like there's good and bad to that, to working out the way you thought it was going to work out. I think that there is like, if you were looking forward to a resolution, I think that there is the greater resolution that you were looking for, and I think it's positive, but I think that there will be some other consequences to this or some other kind of maybe less expected things, but that are still going to work out in the greater whole of a positive result. But there may just be some things that you didn't expect and that you don't quite know how to deal with. Yeah, somehow getting this news allows you to have a firmer grip on your destiny, I was going to say, but on your future, your immediate future and your extended future. It allows you to align your mind, to set your mind, to kind of start thinking about the future in a more concrete way somehow. This is kind of strange. It's like, it feels like it's like the end of a death. How does death end? I don't know, but it's like, it feels like it's the end of a death of a situation. So, something being uprooted, being turned upside down. So something maybe coming back into play, but something that has seemed really, really over. If it is, then suddenly something is like, has new life. And you may not want to get started on that right away because it's something it looks like that has caused you a great deal of pain in the past and that you're not even really over the pain of it. Like you've given up on it, but now that it's back in play, you have to like rethink can you get past this? And I feel like you may be trying to find some different ways to kind of deal with it. Like to leave at least part of it behind, or to be like, no, I'm not doing this, and you're walking away but you can't quite leave. Or you're trying to like have one foot in kind of, and kind of do it partially somehow. But I think that's not going to work for you. I think that's just going to make you feel crazy or feel unsettled and unstable. So I think that what all that is coming to, though, I think you probably need to go through that movement of your mind away from it and thinking about how this could possibly work. Because I think all of that is going to lead you to a realization that is kind of a game changer, that just changes things, changes the way you look at the situation. Maybe it makes you realize how the other person has changed and how you've changed, and how what used to be just no longer is, that it's a completely different thing now. And that is going to be very fertile for you, to realize that something new can grow there. It's going to be very useful for you. It's an end to sort of waiting. It's an end to a sense of kind of isolation somehow. Like you have these thoughts that you haven't been able to share with anyone else. And somehow this kind of fixes that. And then you're starting to think about what the future might actually look like. And maybe there's all these ideas suddenly in place out of nowhere. It's like some situation that's been kind of completely dead. And all of a sudden, there's all this like, okay, we're going to do it this way. And we're going to do this, this, and this. And all of a sudden, there's these big plans about something that's just kind of come into play again. So you may need some time to think about that and to really consider what you want out of this. How to protect yourself in a way. But still be all in. So in my mind, that's kind of like how not to rush it. So like you're committing to this new start with someone maybe, but it's like, how do you do that without just kind of taking off all your clothes and being like, we're doing it, oh my God. Like how do you do that with it being more of like a slow, like making it really nurturing like a true connection, especially if this is someone you've had trouble with in the past. How do you take it bit by bit rather than rushing in and maybe ending up at the same kind of hurtful place? So it seems like if you're able to do that, this is gonna be something that you can kind of ride out for a while. That there is a lot available to you from this situation. And I think you know in your gut that it's a gift as well. Unexpected one. And that you have to have a certain kind of strength to be able to receive it in the spirit in which it's meant. But I think you have a gut feeling about what you should do in this situation. I think you're going to stand strong on that, no matter what anybody else says. And other people may not see it the way that you do, especially if this is a situation that's been painful to you in the past. They may not think that you're taking care of yourself or something, but I think that you're going to follow your own direction on this. And I think that you're going to stand strong in what you believe. And again, it seems like waiting is necessary. Like waiting like sexually waiting, kind of is what I'm getting actually. Like you don't want to jump all the way into like a full like physical union until you really know where it's going. I just think, yeah, it feels like you just don't want to quite go, you don't want to make this relationship, whatever it is, physical too soon, is kind of how I feel about it. I feel like there's a lot that needs to be cemented on the mental and emotional plane before you're anywhere near ready to like hop into bed with this person, if that's how that's working for you. So yeah, I hope that's helpful. That's what I see for January 2015. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, please feel free to comment. I do offer personal readings, and the information about that is in the little box below. Thank you again, and have a happy and healthy January. Bye.